for server number 3. That's right, we're back here on the server. The last episode was a long one, I know. This one should be a little quicker. In the last episode, we were making our areas for our items to drop into. The water stream's taking all the hoppers out. We found out our main system was not working. So we're gonna go fix that right now in this episode. And this will be a pretty quick episode, because we're gonna go down to the bottom and we can kind of show you off what we did in the last episode because it was a long one. We put in piping, so when you put stuff in, it just goes flying into the system, and then it should technically go up the system. But because of this system not working correctly, it's not working. Then we might die a few times. I don't know, but we need to. Yeah, I don't know. When we get in here, we should just go straight up. So that means that one of these sources is not in. It bounces it up, but not all the way up. So what we gotta do is take the soul sand out. Put in some sand. Okay. So some sand here. And then we just gotta go up with the sand. Because right now these are not source blocks, and they need to be source blocks for this thing to work. Okay. Yeah, see how that one is? It's just going straight up. As I might just go up and then break them. But yeah, see, this is how it should work. Ah, there are some chickens up here. Chickens, you shouldn't be up here. Okay. Maybe that's what you gotta do. See how this one is? Like, it jump. Maybe that's what it is. Gotta go down and then up. Okay, I think I know what I gotta do now. Okay. So let's go back down. Drop these feathers in. They can get picked up. Okay. So I think I know what I gotta do. And not die. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna die going up that elevator, but I didn't. So we're gonna go back down here. So it looks like what we gotta do is have a good, not down this level, It looks like what we gotta do is we gotta go down one more, put 2 signs, and then the items will be shot out. Hopefully that would do it. But this elevator is still not working correctly. But maybe this would take care of it, hoping. So if I dig this block up here, put a source, that there. This is the dropper, which we're not going to be using anymore. So then so this should be making it all be source blocks, right? And if I take that out and put soul sand, that should make the elevator back. Let's get rid of the dropper. It doesn't really matter if the redstone is gone, because it really won't matter. And then if I take that out, right, we're gonna get up here. And we have 1 bucket, well, we have 2 buckets. But we have a bucket of water. We're gonna just put that there. That should in turn drop items, and then, okay, so okay, well, that is working. So, Okay, that's a problem there. So we need to take that block out, because it's too high. Or is it? Oh, what happened to this one? Didn't... Wait, didn't I put the soul sand down? I did, because it's acting... So... Interesting. I just waterlogged that, and it seems to be fine. Oh, that's... Interesting. So... If I put the water there, it just pushes everything over. So we don't really need this sign here. Because that is going to just push everything over into here, which, as long as it's pushed up good, we don't need this. Okay. Let's get rid of that water source there. Actually, we don't even need that sign. Because it's just going to pop... no, it does... It's... Hmm. Alright. If I get rid of that sign now, would that carry me to here? Okay. Well... Okay. That might have fixed it. I'm so big, so... Come on. Well, that's okay, because my bed is right here. Alright, so we're almost, I think, almost got this thing back up and running. The big chest, okay. We're gonna throw things in there. Okay, that shot those up. But those got stuck, so... There is a chance the items will get stuck. But pretty much they're going up by themselves, so that's a good thing. Let's get some glass here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go below and make sure nothing is out of the area where it should be. I think, pretty much, I think it's fixed. I think it is fixed at this point. So I'm gonna go down here and make sure there's no water, like, spreading all over the place. There shouldn't be any water. Okay, there isn't. Because that would mean that there could be monsters down here. And we don't want monsters right down there. So, I think at this point that this is done. We're gonna test it out. So, right now, this is lined up correctly, and items are going through. Like I said, below, there are all these hoppers. Now, in the last episode, we took all the hoppers out and put in the water streams. And now we got the water streams working correctly. So we should be good to put a whole bunch of stuff in, see how it works. Let's go up first. And what I want to do... It's easier to fly. But then I'm more likely to die, but that's okay. So right now, what we're gonna do, okay, I'm gonna see where are these items. And just... And, okay, so it's below this. So it's in here. So, you can see there's some cope in here. That means that the cope went through. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm just gonna fill this up with cope because, you know, it'll be easier. And I'm gonna fill these guys up with cope. Oh, so the cope will go through. Stone? Okay. I'll take that out. Okay. So then we're gonna fill this up with stone. Because once that fills up, then it shouldn't go through. But there must be another stack in there. Yeah, there is. Okay, there we go. Got that in there. Okay, so now, if we put the stone in here, it won't go through. And if we put this stone in, it won't go through. So that means that that chest above, right, will have nothing in it. So, what now we're going to do, we're going to test the system out. Okay? We're going to take some cobblestone. We're going to put some cobblestone to be smelted. So we're going to check the whole system to make sure it's actually correctly working. Actually, we can put the stone in there. No, we don't want to put stone in. So let me grab some cobblestone. Okay, so we're going to put a thing of cobblestone in to be smelted. Okay, that will go in there. And why not use another piece of cobblestone that would just be sorted. Okay, so now we got cobblestone going through the system. So below here, you should be seeing the cobblestone going through and jumping out. I'm not seeing any yet. Um, huh. Okay, there's that. I see that cobblestone. Sweet. That's the smelter is working. There's another one. It's not getting... Get out. Get out. Okay. So what's going on over here? Is this not correctly working? I don't see anything down here. Interesting. If this is not working, then where the item's going? Alright, well let's go up here. Almost die. So, in this chest, or... That cobblestone go through? Or is it getting stuck somewhere? See, I'm betting it's getting stuck. Because it should have been there by now. I'm gonna die. So something is getting stuck. Either it's not pumping it up, or it's getting stuck down here in one of the pipes. Which I didn't want it here not work. So either it's getting stuck down here on one of these posts here, because it's getting dropped there. Oh, I got up. Okay. I'm not seeing any there. So is it, where's it getting stuck then? Oh, it's getting stuck right there. I can see it. So, is that... See, now it's... Wait, is it going in? No, it's not, because the water's getting pushed back. Okay, so we definitely need those signs. I think... Yeah, so it's getting stuck on that block right there. So if we get rid of this, and just put a block there, I can get down there, but that's okay. The items can. Yes, I think that this has gotta be one more higher. Because then the items will drop here and then get picked up by the stream. Because I'm getting picked up by the stream, so I'm guessing. So if I drop this. Okay, let's go in here and just make sure these are all working. Boom. Comes up here. Then I go this way. And then I do a little dance. And I'm up here. Okay. So that should fix the issue. We can go check it out again. I thought I was gonna die a few times, so I warned you. Oh. Okay. So now that chest should have some okay. So take that out. Okay. Oh good, we still have that chest on us. So let's go ahead and take 2 bits of cobblestone out. Put that clean stone away because we don't need it. Okay. So again, oh, there's a sign. So the sign came through. So that means as long as the items don't get stuck, we'll be good. I don't know who's this Shackerbox is. I think it's Legendaries. It's been sitting there. So now, if I Oh, that's what. I'm so stupid. Um. Where am I? So why I'm stupid is I took the I guess we just put one in. I took this guy out, so the stuff wouldn't go flying through. And that's why we didn't see anything going through there. So go ahead and do that. Um, yeah, now we're seeing the stuff coming through, just like so. They're hitting that the little pipe. So yeah, this is definitely working here. The items over there haven't come in yet, but that's okay. This is I was wondering why like this wasn't shooting out. I was saying it should be. This will take a minute, but this line is definitely working, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna go down here and double check that line, and see like is the stuff actually going through, or is it just hitting that line and then stopping? Because if it's going through and stopping, we'll have to do a better improvement of that later on. But I just want to see, is the stuff getting stuck or is it going up? It is getting stuck. So you can see it's getting stuck right there on that end right there. You can see it. So that is what I thought maybe might be causing an issue here. I'm just gonna put this cobblestone away. But yeah, so there's an issue here with this, okay? I So I'm trying to figure out like why does it not work here, but it works fine up there. We know the water source is fixed because you can see the bubbles, right? You can see the bubbles, and we've gone up it a few times. But why is these items? It could be the level it's on, like the level this line is on. So we could intent, what we could do. All right. Is go down one more. Like, just literally take this down, and then the stuff should just flow into that line, right? And just put another sign there, I guess. So the items come down, right? And they should just go up, right? In turn, they should just go up. Yeah, so that seems to be working now. Oop. We can do this again. Since I think that would fix the stream, because did that go in? I didn't see it go in or not. Because the water stream has to be like moving it at a quick speed, and that's what I'm saying. If you add ice to it, it moves quicker than if you don't. So let's go ahead, grab our shock boxes here. Okay, let's go flying. Oh, it's nighttime, isn't it? Yeah. Sleep. Okay, so we have enough of this. Okay. Cassie, do we, just grab it. I'll grab some more. Why not? So, what I'm thinking is, I think it's working out. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's working now. So if we go over here, we can get everything out and then put in more cobblestone to see. Hi, skeleton. I have a boat too, you know. Hi, Enderman. How are you? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna pick up these skeletons. So now, if we look in that the chest above, you can see there is some stone, and there's that sign. Let's take the sign out. Let's take these signs and put them in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab. Where's my cobblestone? We're gonna grab another cobblestone, 2 more cobblestones. Okay. I'm just gonna put this in my shard box so I don't lose it. Okay. Because I don't want to leave it here. So currently there's nothing in there. Okay. Nothing in in there. Okay, and there's another one in there, but that's okay. So right now we're gonna go ahead, put in. I don't think it's cooking anymore. I mean, it could be, but whatever. If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. Ashley, yeah, we need to fix this, but we will worry about that later. So we're gonna put 6 of these in, and 6, or I mean, a stack of those, a stack of those. So now we can see that these are going through. Again, it's throwing the items down. And the items from over there will be coming to add to this. Now, the only thing I'm not taking these hoppers down is it's not worth it. It's very not. For the how many hoppers there are. And this line I'm not going to take out either. So here comes the next. Okay, so this is definitely working the way that it should be. The items over there are not coming over yet because they haven't been dropped yet. So they're here. Oh, is that getting stuck over here? Oh, they're getting stuck. Right there. Interesting. So yeah, this might be a way that we might have to add some ice. Because if these items are getting stuck right there, that's not good. What's happening is they're hitting the wall, depending on I guess where it comes out of the dropper. And then it's you know what? We could just dig through here. Okay, so those items are coming down here, and then in turn going into there. I'm hoping. Let's stand here and just wait and see if we see one go up. Because this is the whole system right here. I mean, if it goes up, then we're good. If it does not go up, then there's something else still wrong. Now, I don't know if there's stuff still cooking though, but there should be. But yeah, this is that line that I was telling you about. Give it a minute. I can't tell if there's. Okay, yeah, I just saw something go flying by, so I think that was either. It was either something that I broke that went down, or it was a piece of the stone. Alright, let's. Ow. Okay. Oop. So now let's check these chests up here. So yeah, so the stack of the cobblestone came in. The only thing that hasn't are all the smooth stone. But that's because they're probably still cooking. But that's a good sign. That's a very good sign that all, the stack of items came in. I might have picked up some of this moonstone, but the smooth stone is actually anything you're cooking might get stopped. So we might have to upgrade to ice in those spots because I think ice. I'm not 100% sure. Ice makes it speed up, maybe. And ice is not hard to get. You just have to. Oh, there's some glass. um, But yeah, I think that this is a lot better, and it's not gonna lag as well. There's a lot of cleanup that we have to do still. So, like I said, I just want to get the system working. That way, if someone decides to put stuff in, that it doesn't jam up the system, and then the system won't work. So, let me get a hopper. Is there a hopper somewhere? Hopper. So I'm gonna fix up this other side here. That means I just need a hopper and smooth stone. But yeah, so that seems to be working fine. So that's a good sign. But I forgot that I made it so people couldn't put anything in because I didn't want anything going in unless it was gonna work right. Because if it was not gonna work, then we're just gonna lose items. And the whole point. Now we can really test this out by throwing all this. Oh, let's keep that in. So now we can hear the clicking noise, right? Yeah, we can see the items coming out and going in to the system down below, which is pretty cool. I mean, I might leave it open. I might put glass above it so the items don't like pop out by mistake. But yeah, that is how this is gonna work. And you can see that it's popping the items out and moving towards. It's not like lagging. Um, yeah. Okay. So then that's just going down, and then eventually all those items will make their way over to that chest right up there. Um, so let's wait here and see how long it takes. It might, I don't know, because it's gotta go all the way down, and then it's gotta go through all those chutes and then come up. So it will do it. I just don't want to lose any blocks. So we know we put in some smooth stone, some I don't know what else we put in, but if it doesn't show up here in a minute, we know there's something wrong because it should just pop. Oh, the stone's going below because there must be some more stone below it. But yeah. See, it's filling in at least that. Yeah. There's okay. So there's some more stone. So yeah, it is seeming to be working fine. At least dropping in items. The cooker might have to be improved. Because obviously we're gonna lose stuff if it gets stuck on those fences. And that's not what we want. We don't want items getting stuck. So that we might have to fix. But pretty much it's back up and running. And there's not enough much lag because the hopper system is not there. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and make sure everything comes through like I think we put in some sand and what else? We put some other things in. Yeah, there's the rest of the stuff that we put in. So it is working for at least putting stuff in. The smeltery is not quite working, but that is a work in progress because it's just gonna take time. And this way we won't be lagging the server too much with all the items going through. Obviously, the hoppers coming downwards are gonna cause lag. Um, and the other items. Now let's see. I want to look at this. Okay, so yeah, we got like another bucket. It looks like in here from lava, which is decent. If I just leave that in there, what is something being cooked in here? Yeah, some cobblestone. So once that bucket goes, we'll be able to attempt to see if the buckets are coming over here. I'm hoping they are, but we don't know. And the other thing is, we're not sure about the items being dropped. Because they are being dropped, we know they're being dropped, but they're getting stuck right there. So that means that either we need to move this over, like just move the water stream over, because what's happening is the dropper's dropping it, but it's not going through, which might be what we want to do here. Okay, let's see here. So if I want to move this. Alright, first of all, let's move the stream. Oh, I just got rid of the water stream. I got another bucket here. On here. That should not matter, though, because the stream here, if I put it there, that's right where it was before, wasn't it? Wait a minute. So, if I put it here, right, and put a water stream there, that should line up with that still. And I'm just gonna make some more of this from these here. Oh, that's where the other one went. Okay. So now let's see if this pumps out. Okay, so yeah, that's just enough to get by that spot there. And it's still going through there, so that should now work. And the buckets are still coming up here and going that way. I just didn't change that because it's not. I think it's working fine. Is it getting stuck? I don't think it is. So we fixed that too now. Alright, I'm gonna do some off-camera work now. But I think pretty much it is now working correctly. It should be. The keyword is it should be. So I'm gonna start, these are empty. Okay, good. So we got all those emptied out. These are just, I think, just regular stone and stuff like that. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of this. I'm gonna probably wait until that thing is completely done before I do this, because I want to make sure that there's nothing. I want to test out a few things, but I'm not gonna. This is probably gonna be the end of the episode anyway. I'm gonna put that in there and that in there. But yeah, so that's definitely working good. The items from that are working fine. And in a minute they'll be coming up through. See, at least you always have your light on, because if you fall, you won't die. Well, attempt not to die. Let's go over here and sleep. One. Can't sleep. Come on. I got a lot of stuff that I need to sort too. We don't need those any. Well, I should keep that at least on me. And do I have any more buckets? I love water there. There we go. So yeah. So this is this has been a longer video than I expected, but I think that we got the system working. Let's just go have a look here. So we got So you can see this up here is the elevator for all items that needs to be cooked. Okay. The other items, like all the major items, are coming up here, and then if they need to be cooked, they're being shot down to here, into this, and then into this water stream. So any item that does go in the stream will be cooked. If it's not cookable, it won't be good. So I might have to like just make this so you can't get into it, put like glass down, because I don't want anything that can't be cooked in here. You know what I mean? I'll probably leave it open so people can look at it, but I don't want anything falling into it like rotten fat or anything like. Okay. So that is what this whole thing is. I'm just gonna, again, I don't want anything falling in here, because if it does, it might, it can get cooked. And if it's not cookable, then it, you know, it's just not good. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of like cleanup in this area and all that. But I mean that's, you know, gonna be another episode. I just wanted to do a little cleanup here and make sure that nothing can fall in. Okay, I think that that's gonna be good for right now. I just didn't want anything falling into this, because like I said, if something does fall in, it's gonna be cooked. So yeah, we just want to make sure nothing can fall into this, and also on the other side of over here, because if something does fall in, it's gonna go into the sorter, or right into the smeltery. And again, I have plans on redoing the smeltery as well. Hopefully this will be a better smeltery than this one. But once again, um, we got so much done in these last two episodes. Like I said, if I was gonna be smelted, I would go right down there. But I'm not. I'm not saying that be smelted. So I need to get out of here. Come on. Come on. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, there we go. So yeah, smeltery is done. Item elevator is done. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Everything is now working like it should be. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing some cleanup now. The lag is not that bad, actually. So you can see that all this is coming in. This is probably from the cooking. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this stuff cook up that is in there. After that, I might do a video. We'll see. But I might do some cleanup as well. I might do a cleanup video, just do a little cleanup of the area, post that as well. But yeah, this video here, I mean, it's not lagging. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not as bad as it used to be here on the server. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to, add those two things I went over like the two videos ago. Droppers versus dispensers. Dispensers again, dispense item, dropper drops item. And like I said again. And in the last episode we did all that underneath work. We did have to do a little fix up with that today in this video. But that pretty much set up that. We fixed our major issue with the sorter not being able to push things up, which is what I wanted to do in this video. So, like I said, we did a lot with the elevator working now. So everything does work. All the items do smelt, do go up and down, which is what I wanted to get done. And yeah, I think that is gonna probably do it for me today. So we got everything is working once again. And I hope you enjoyed the videos. And I meant videos because I did too. This one and the last one. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and produce these videos for you, and they'll be up here on the channel as quickly as I can. And yeah, I probably be doing a cleanup episode maybe in the next episode, in the next day. We'll see. Maybe I also might want to hook up the iron farm to this as well. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not, but yeah, I might want to do that as well, just so everything is coming to one area. But we now want to make sure this is working before I add in more inputs, like iron and all that kind of stuff. So, because if I can add iron in and have that be pushed through and have everything come right here, then I don't have to go over there to the iron farm and take it out every few days. I might leave it in just so it does stay over there, and then go over like once in a while and put a hopper in and make everything come flying out. That might be what I do, but I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, until my next episode, guys, here on the server, I'm going to say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye bye for now. What?